Did not.
It's been muted all this time.
That was your fault.
It's your fault.
I've been playing all this time and no one could hear me.
No, nobody can hear you. But now they can.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
Wow. Just for that.
Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This could air on national radio.
Oh my God. Play my balls. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, just roll around.
So good.
Oh my God, I love it when you swim.
Do not go in there.
And that fucking was a weird follow-up. Nope. Hey, sup? Because I have so many on here. I know I have some of the.
I'm back, baby.
What's this? Perry.
The platypus.
It might be my only one.
But you had the banana.
I deleted it. Went to touch my monkey. Yep. Deleted. And to make room because my SD card is fucking up with me to where I can't save shit from YouTube. Because it's supposed to be one side right ear, one side left ear, right?
I believe so.
And center is center. Just play with the audio. We are heading into that season.
You're gonna get sick and tired of the song, guys. But guess what?
We don't care. Every age is something strange. Look us and you will see. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Birthday scream. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene. Everybody scream.
I am the one hiding under your bed. Teeth round sharp and the eyes
I am the one hiding under your stairs, fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair. Halloween, 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 Halloween. This time we go home in the hands of the pumpkin song. In this town, everybody now, everybody takes away. Let's go prize! Just good, just the fun. The what's the twisting in another place? Everybody scream, everybody scream. Great face. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. That's our job, we're not me in this town of Halloween. This town, there's nothing now, there's nothing like no surprise. Scream! Everybody screams! There's no place, it's a surprise. Bring the pumpkin patch, bring the building. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. This town we call home, there won't get a pumpkin song in this town. Yep. There you go.
Before we begin, let me make sure everything is all set. Stone to go. Oh, come on. I know you don't take long. There you go. Thank you. All right. So, I don't know if I told you in a different earlier stream. Let me get back to my normal self. up into here. There you go. All right. I don't know if some of you got the news in an earlier stream, but our fridge is taking a shit. Pretty much the fridge aspect is not getting cold anymore. Freezer's working, but not the fridge aspect. So a good amount of our stuff is in Christine's fridge. And we've been trying to figure out, okay, how are we going... Oh, we're about to get designed for a stand. Oh, wow. A design of a pill bottle. That's actually interesting. But yeah, the fridge aspect on our side is definitely not getting cold anymore. So it is definitely a rip on the fridge. We're pretty much thinking of getting another fridge, but there is a fridge in the garage, and it was the original fridge in this house when we moved in. And we really didn't want to because it looks nasty.
It's nastier than what our fridge looks like now.
Yeah, way more nastier than our current status of the fridge. So that says a lot. So I wonder how things are going to go for figuring out a fridge.
Hey, Beau. What does this kind of look like to you?
Ooh.
Looks like a symbol.
Yeah.
From where?
That's an Egypt one.
Where does this symbol look like it's from? You should know it.
Oh.
Because even I noticed it. Make the bottom shadow a little bit more aligned. More center. Stargate.
Oh.
Someone mentioned it in the freaking comments. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, if the bottom shadow was a little bit more aligned up in the center. It's one of the symbols. It's one of the symbols from the Stargate.
Yeah. So, just want to give you guys an announcement. I'm going to be out of commission for August 16th through the 18th because me, Eric, Christine, a few other people are going to be going to Carrollton for a Renaissance fair. Don't know if we're going to be like showing like clips of it on YouTube. I mean, we'll soon see. I know for a fact maybe TikTok. Because, yeah, I need to get back into TikTok and all that other stuff. I've been a little bit busy with life, of course, especially getting prepared for this 19-year celebration coming up tomorrow. And look at me. Look at me. I look like my 2006 self. We're back in high school again. Not really.
I was going to say, you really want to relive, oh my God. They did it.
They did it? They did it. Oh.
first one.
All right.
If you want Dungeons and Dragons style, that's it.
That's it. That is it right there.
It's a high definition 2D remake.
HD 2D remake of Dragon Quest 1 and 2.
Wow. I got the first Dragon Quest for free through Nintendo.
Huh.
It was through Nintendo Power, to be precise.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a full fucking game that you could get for it. And
Then that game pissed you off and like,
no, I love that game. You're thinking of further with Super Nintendo,
Super Nintendo?
which was a Samurai Showdown
Samurai Showdown.
2 or something like that. That got me so pissed off, I ripped the game out and tossed it across this freaking across the room, and it's hardwood floors. As soon as I did, I was like, oh shit. Rushed for it. Yeah, it sounded like something broke. If I put it in, nothing.
So that was one game that you break.
I would have still had my Super Nintendo if I didn't take it down to Southern Ohio and it got stolen. Along
Yeah.
my N64 that I purchased myself. Yes, I pretty much bought my own game systems.
As for me, though,
Casting call for Scary Movie 6.
ugh,
You want to be in it? There's a casting call.
but I'll say this though, man. Throughout my history of playing video games, specifically Guitar Hero, I broke so many controllers, it's not even funny. I've broken a lot of controllers. I've broken a couple of discs because of breaking the controller.
Now you know better. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Hell, you were destroying relics.
Mm-hmm.
You were literally destroying relics.
And, all right, of all the 19 years of me, I have a confession to make. Time for this confession. All right, let's go all the way back to when I started to do my Super Mario RPG gameplay videos. There was a part in the game where I was stuck in the bunt cake boss, where we were just getting Princess Peach, and more than likely I didn't make some good choices on protection, at least for some of the characters, because I do believe Peach was getting involved and without any type of changes. So unfortunately, I did not make the proper best defense choice on the characters I have chosen. And that's where I keep getting RNG'd like hell, not winning against Bunt over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. To the point where I got pissed the fuck off. I was starting to do a habit of headbutting the screen, the laptop screen. I was playing through a laptop. So So it was mentioned about the people about this boss that I was going through on Super Mario RPG. It was a cake boss named Bunt,
Really?
and Princess Peach just joined in on the whole fighting group,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't choose the proper defense for the other two characters,
Oh.
which I kept dying over and over again. So I got really pissed off to the point where I was headbutting the screen on the laptop,
Playing it on
the emulator.
oh.
I was playing it on an emulator.
Don't ever play an emulator because it's always going to be fucked up.
But okay, so it started from in this run for me headbutting the laptop monitor. It took about 4 different times within this session to actually break the monitor.
Is that the laptop from? Oh, for fuck's sake! That's how you fucking broke it.
That's how I broke it. And in the video, I had to lie, to not embarrass myself, pretty much. But at this moment, I don't care. I'm in my 30s. I'm a guy that is glutton for punishment on embarrassing myself. And
You better be lucky they didn't strap a fucking lie detector to you.
God.
What did you tell them?
I told him that what happened is that I was
Is this a video confession?
This is a video confession, yeah.
They could still. How long ago?
This was around 2010, 10, 11. Around college time.
Okay. Because we don't statute limitations at least 10 years on shit. So
Mm-hmm.
it has been 10 years.
Yeah, it's way done and over with. Everything's all good to go on that part.
Not like you were trying to steal it.
No.
You're just so fucking embarrassed from.
Yeah, we're definitely good on that.
But
so I said in the video that I was trying to get things set up for the laptop, get the whole setup ready to go. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, I slipped and fell along with the laptop, and it landed on so you know where the laptop, there's the monitor, and there's the back part of the monitor. I said in the video that the laptop landed on the one of the metal things with the back part of the monitor, where I claim that's where it broke, when in reality, I headbutted the damn thing.
Over Super Mario RPG.
Over Super Mario RPG.
A fake copy, basically.
Yeah, an emulated copy.
Well, that's nothing. What was the racing game that you, me, and Jackass was playing?
Oh, Mario.
And you tossed this controller.
I tossed this controller.
The Switch controller.
It's a Switch controller.
You didn't break it, but you certainly got pissed off and kept you tossed it. I'm like, Beau, you see me winning anything? So, yeah. But when it comes to RPG games like Final Fantasies, that I've learned is boost up your characters, fight.
That's what I didn't do. I have to boost the characters up, and that's what I did not do.
I have a thing I do, whether it's Pokemon
or any type of RPG, you have to boost the characters up extremely high.
Oh yeah.
to continue
maxed-
on this story.
I try to max out my Pokemon before I start continuing through the gyms.
Mhm.
Yeah. Somehow, some way, it makes things easy for me. But in the past, when I was playing Final Fantasy, though, I didn't understand that concept. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't fucking go
But
move
past
on.
the story because you were empowering yourself up.
But I even got to the almost very end of Final Fantasy VII when the game fully fucked up. Yeah, I couldn't get to Sephiroth. It froze right there.
Another another game that you played that unfortunately had that similar issue.
Legend Dragoon.
Legend of Dragoon.
I bought it second time around
To try to get it done. You had got it all maxed out and ready, and what around
I won't want to play
one play
to the continuation the next CD.
to continue into the next CD.
It just wouldn't do anything.
It's just not gonna do. It wasn't gonna do anything.
And there's not very many of those games around.
Unfortunately, though, that Legend of Dragoon costs a lot of money right now compared to how he got his back then.
Mine was like, what, $20 a zip card?
Yeah, $20 down at ZipCon, and right now it's
And it looks pristine. It wasn't
freaking $100 and $150 right now.
It wasn't scratched or anything.
No scratches.
It just was in that one made, disc set
Mm-hmm.
that it just would freeze. I would have replay Final Fantasy VII
All over again.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Legend of Dragoon if we decided to get it back. Because unfortunately he had to sell his PlayStation 2.
Games. Oh yeah, PlayStation 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to fucking sell my damn Switch. No thanks to the fucking IRS retards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we just switched you, redone the whole agreement and blah, blah, blah. Like, so I don't have to pay the $100 and some dollars? No.
There we go. Name a movie that you like that most people don't. I was thinking of another movie. Quite an amount of people did not like it. Caddyshack 2. You didn't like the first Caddyshack. Everybody loved it. You liked the second Caddyshack. Everybody hated it.
First one, too boring. Second one, funny.
Another one, Norbit.
I didn't care for it.
Oh, you didn't care for it?
No.
Mm. Rip.
It was just too creepy. Because Eddie Murphy was in that fat suit, right?
Yep, Eddie Murphy was in the fat suit. He's done in the fat suit quite an amount of times in Nutty Professor. And Nutty Professor to the Clumps. Of which you're the fan for the Jerry Lewis version of the Nutty Professor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. R.I.P. Jerry Lewis. See, for me, I wasn't the one that was, we're watching the Jerry Lewis through movies and everything else. I remember Jerry Lewis through his decade-long telethon.
And usually it was on, PBS?
it was no, not just PBS, everywhere. ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, PBS, you name it, everywhere. And it was always a mainstay for the Labor Day, because pretty much that was its purpose back then for Labor Day was the telethon. And trust me, it's definitely one of the entertaining aspects that I remembered back when I was a child. Even though I didn't understood disabilities back then.
You know, you were one.
Mm-hmm.
You got a cat on the porch.
Cat on the porch.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the Yeezy. Someone is someone has a seal of orichalcos. Wait, two mutual. What the hell?
What?
They're friends with some of the so the profile I saw is similar friends with Sky. Are you serious right now?
You found another one?
Dude, what the fuck?
Found another of your group?
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
That's cool.
Holy shit. Okay,
Well, that's cool.
that's cool.
You know how the way of saying things.
Mm-hmm. My wife divorced me, and I'm very, very sad. And I'm going through a midlife crisis. Oh, no! Oh, oh no! Did it actually break?
Three-way playoff time for information.
She broke it. Oh my god. Okay.
Up until this. One of the club close.
Ooh. Oops.
Yeah, that's a very costly loss during a tournament of all things.
That's daddy. There's a reason why it walked off the first. You know? Like that get Christian fruit bar. Fruit bar. Mm-hmm.
So, NFL is about to be coming back. Anyways, so Browns versus Panthers. Browns won. Sheeter Sanders had his debut, and it showed in that game. Let me check something real quick. Bengals versus Eagles. Bengals won barely. They were down for a moment, but they came back. Joe Burrow was in the preseason. Bro. No starters at all in the Eagles, and they managed to win. That is unheard of. What the hell, Joe Burrow? What the hell is going on? What happened? You're supposed to be a great football player. What the fuck, man? Now, Pittsburgh, Aaron obviously was not in there, but they did manage to win. But Browns are definitely going to have a fucking game and a half against the Eagles, and more than likely not starters. We have the Buccaneers versus the Steelers coming up on Saturday. And we'll soon see what happens with the Buccaneers. Buccaneers defeats the Titans. Players who is in the Bucks. Not Baker Mayfield. Okay, so no starters there. Usually there's no starters in preseason. They would bring out the starters when the regular season starts. Okay. So I have to do something, and that is to do a picker wheel. I mentioned to you guys a moment about the picker wheel, and unfortunately, I haven't been doing that very much. So let me clear this. All right. So what do we do for the upcoming stream after this 19-year celebration? What do we do for Tuesday?
tomorrow night when you get home.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I have to be up a little early.
Yep.
Tuesday is the 2:30 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next day it'll be 12 to 6.
Got 12 to 6. Just check sync.
What?
Fine for now. Walk around the park. That's only through TikTok and TikTok alone.
Hey, we're talking
Garden, yeah, garden stream. Guitar Hero, Rock Band, stream, Clone Hero, stream. Okay. So we have our choices for the upcoming Tuesday. Today is Sunday. So yeah, for the upcoming Tuesday, which is the day after our 19 years celebration. We have Walk Around the Park, which is strictly for TikTok. Garden Stream, Guitar Hero Rock Band, Clone Hero, and react to different videos. See what we got. It will be a Guitar Hero Rock Band stream, and which will mean only on the Xbox. And Xbox alone, I can't do Clone Hero. That's why I chose Clone Hero as a separate thing. So Guitar Hero and Rock Band it is for Tuesday. Speaking of which, okay. We already did last time on our Guitar Hero Rock Band stream. We already did change games every 30, 45 minutes. So we're going to make our choices for what to do on a Guitar Hero Rock Band stream. More than likely is to grind. And if I'm going to be grinding something, I got to make sure I'm at my absolute calm mindset. So, GH3 TTFAF GSHSH TTFAF. I'm the one. Jordan. GH31. Another big FCA wanted to do is 1. Question is, can we be able to do it? let's see. So GH3 TTFAF, GHSH TTFAF. I'm the one. Jordan, GH31. And we'll put eruption. Because why not? All right. Let's see what's going to be the focus for the Guitar Hero Rock Band stream. I'm the one.
What?
I'm the one. Will be the focus. Oh boy. That will be my focus for the Guitar Hero Rock Band stream is continuously play I'm the one. I'll say this, guys. All right, you know what? Fuck. If in case my elbow, or not elbow, wow. That is not an elbow. That's a knuckle. If my knuckle starts to blister, take this off. What would be a backup?
Paint.
Jordan. All right, we'll take that. So, I'm the one will be the main focus. If my finger starts to blister, we'll be done for playing fast drumming stuff and then focus on Jordan. Now, I wish I have a PlayStation 2. Reason being is because Guitar Hero 2 on the PlayStation 2 definitely plays a lot more better than on the Xbox 360, especially on a TV I have, and it's pretty much like a 4K TV. So, okay, one more picker wheel. Play upstairs. Play downstairs. All right, I've been thinking about it, but let's see what the picker wheel says. We're staying down here. All right. We're staying down here to write our songs. So that is the plan. The plan is for me playing Guitar Hero Rock Band, focus on I'm the One, see if I can be able to get solo 2A again. Maybe a better run. If I start to blister, I change game to Guitar Hero 2 and focus on Jordan. Because I'll tell you this, around the early times I was, starting with YouTube and everything else, I starting to have my hands on Guitar Hero thanks to a good high school friend named Kevin. Kevin. So along with Kevin helping me play Guitar Hero, there was videos I saw of people playing Miserloo, and I thought maybe I could do that. Once I did get to play Guitar Hero 2, especially with one song in particular, 6. Ugh. I understood it's like, okay, I'm definitely not ready for expert just yet. So I slowly got my way up there. And then once I started getting more into expert and starting to pass things, pass songs, that's where I started to play Jordan. Back then, it was incredibly difficult to try to get past solo C while trying to pass, and you don't know how in the hell you could be able to hit the notes, especially around in 2006. No one had a damn clue on how to actually hit this. All you have to do, people did is just like strum and hope your fingers are trying to at least cooperate with the buttons and everything else. So I tried to keep cooperating as much as I could, and you would have to activate like right when C starts, and I couldn't be able to do it because I was always at red by the time I was right within B. And yeah, it was incredibly hard. I always say it's impossible to complete. Impossible. Which we're definitely going to get into that video tomorrow. My Guitar Hero Notice video, which is still up in YouTube. And you can definitely tell how like socially awkward I was back then because I wasn't like pretty much prepared on how to like, okay, this is what I do here to talk and this and all that. It's like on the go, stuff pretty much. Cause when the webcam starts, you just bam, go right at it. I have evolved quite a bit. I've done broadcast media class down at high school that helps me do, kind of like a report-esque type of a series called Content Varies. It's pretty much what goes on throughout the school, any type of topic that I want to talk about, pretty much. And it helped me try to understand how to talk with the camera, look at the camera like I'm talking to you guys. Now, of course, sometimes I don't do that, and I think it's because of my spectrum, pretty much. That I thought throughout my entire life I had Asperger's, but we found out from the school transcript I had an autistic disorder, but not specifically Asperger's. So definitely I'm on the spectrum, but not high functioning. I mean, I would say it's still high functioning because, some autistic people, are not as lucky as I am, where pretty much their type of condition where they're mute, they can't, speak, clearly, or they would have to have one of those iPads through TTS to try to conversate, and when their frustration goes real bad in their head. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, Jordan back then was impossible to go through. And man, I can't believe how much I've evolved from that song to now. Because at one point, it's like I'm never gonna figure out this, the solo B to C. Around what, 5-6 years later after that, I actually managed to FCB and C in a practice run. And I've been trying to get NFC on Jordan for God knows how long. I've had a lot of misses in solo F, and I've had 3 chokes on the bridge. 3, which is devastating because usually bridge is not a problem. But when you're in a run, it's a fucking problem. Oh. All right. Are you excited for the 19-year celebration stream coming up tomorrow? I for sure the hell am. Because around in that time, so throughout my entire life, I wouldn't say my entire life, but throughout my childhood and teenage years, even the teenage years, usually teenagers would start cussing and wouldn't care, but they would get in trouble no matter what. For me, I was always learned not to swear. Even if you were 17, you weren't allowed to swear.
I cussed my mom out and I fucking got beat. Freaking slapped to the fucking face.
Yeah. As soon as I turned 18 and I graduated from high school, I started having Tourette's. Shit, piss, fuck, on. I can. Okay, bad joke.
Wow, Beau.
But anyways. But yes, swearing like a sailor in sailor mouth. Like Mr. Krabs when he stubbed his toe. Can I just say I got a fucking butt hair? What the hell is... So, remember when I told you about a boxer who died after a match?
Yeah.
A second one just died right within the same event.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, 2 fighters died. Shikitoshi Kotari and Hiromasa Urakawa.
Damn.
Both were rushed to the hospital where they had brain surgery.
Ugh. They still died.
Yep, he died due to a hematoma. Yep, this heartbreaking news comes just days after Shikatashi Hotari's passing. First time in Japan, two fighters underwent skull opening surgery, injury stemming from the same event. First time ever to happen. And devastating news. Father and son and animal rescue pilots Matthew and Paul Berkowitz killed in a small plane crash. Their beloved dog Brody also died in the crash. They were volunteers for Pilots and Paws, helping rescue animals across the country. They helped save countless animals from euthanasia and were huge animal lovers. Damn, man, death is going everywhere. Ooh. Oh.
information online. I have no privacy, nothing. So, all over the internet, what's the deal with your contract?
So, got some unfortunate news to announce. So, remember when Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross? When Sami Zayn beat Karrion Kross clean at the end? That was Karrion Kross' last match in WWE. His contract expired today, along with Scarlett's. Tick tock goes the clock on Karrion Kross in the WWE. And unfortunately, a lot of people have been asking we want Kross more and more. But what can you do? A company like WWE really doesn't listen to their fans. They do. Just a slight. But WWE definitely showed their true selves again. And it also doesn't help that WWE announced this partnership with ESPN. Even Pat McAfee is sick and tired of it. Yeah. So this ESPN app, it's a complete ESPN package app. ESPN, ESPN2, all ESPN channels. And with this partnership of WWE, they will be part of all of the networks. And it will be straight for the streaming app for $29.99 a month. And trust me, that's a lot of money. Especially for, premium live events by WWE, which they had an app a while ago called WWE Network. And it was $10 a month. $10 a month. I mean, hell, even Peacock. What's their highest one? What, $11.99, $9.99 a month?
I think so.
Yeah, $9.99 a month still. Why $20 more? $20 freaking dollars more. There's a photo that shows being a WWE fan is going to cost you $516 a year if you love WWE a lot to become one of the premium live event watchers. And to be quite honest, if we're going to be partnered with ESPN starting next year, why not go all out? Have all your WWE programming in ESPN. And I do mean not just the streaming app, but the TV channel. Because right now, cable is going bye-bye. Especially WWE. WWE has been one of the biggest mainstays for cable throughout, God, I don't even know how long. So with this being in the streaming app, you know, it's pretty much a goodbye to cable as we know it. And you made a question that's like, hey, why don't we have all the streaming apps all into one and call it cable?
Someone said that.
Someone said that. Yeah, call it cable 2.0.
Now, cable's pretty damn expensive.
Cable is fucking expensive as fuck, man. And also, SmackDown happened. No Brock Lesnar. But it is going to be John Cena versus Logan Paul in Clash in Paris. And Brock Lesnar just came back. I mean, hi, Brock Lesnar came back. Despite legal issues, he's coming back. He's back. It's like more and more is like, okay, I know AEW for sure is not perfect on making good decisions on story-wise and quality-wise within their product, but good news is that their partnership with HBO, HBO Max, still $9.99 a month at the lowest, which is I think has ads. Highest without ads is $17.99. But with ads, it's still $9.99. It's still the same price just with ads to watch your shows in AEW, for AEW. And it's still pay-per-view if you go through Prime, because all of their pay-per-views are having a partnership with Amazon Prime. Yes, you can. Yes, you'll be able to still pay it, but it's a more better price than the regular pay-per-view price. Aww. And guys, I'm not gonna lie. Throughout, the events that they've done, their all-in event for AEW All-In Texas definitely was their best all-in event, period. Not their best event of all time, but definitely their best all-in. My favorite AEW program of all time, still to this day, is AEW All Out 2021. My absolute favorite of all the pay-per-views is All Out 2021. Now, I haven't seen the earlier ones, and I've been thinking about it. Could change some of my perspective on what's the best AEW event, but for sure the best AEW event, in my opinion, is All Out 2021, especially because all of their matches were great, and I mean great. CM Punk's first match in a long time against Darby Allin, the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers in a cage match, which is, wow. then we have Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage and for the AEW Championship with two huge debuts in AEW, Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson, which very sad for Adam Cole with his issue right now. And Bryan Danielson, he did came back for a little cameo appearance on All In. So I have a feeling he's definitely not going to be consistently going at it for wrestling, but he'll show up every now here and there. And hopefully, if they're smart about it, they could give Bryan Danielson like an EVP-esque or general manager or director of authority job for Danielson. Okay. So one of the skits. So I mentioned that we were going to revisit some of the skits for your entertainment because why not? One of the skits that we're going to be revisiting is my stupid character, which obviously named him Stupid. We still have Post-it notes, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Only one thing we don't have is funny teeth. Like I already have funny teeth already. So I'll get into my stupid character gear, and we will revisit the Lay's peanut butter surprise. That's what I called it. And I was trying to figure out, okay, what did I actually put in this concoction? So at first, when I looked at it, it's like, okay, Lay's peanut butter in Fritos. It's like, okay, it seems basic. But I looked at it again. I did more than just that. So it's 2 Lay's potato chips as a sandwich bread. In between is peanut butter, Cocoa Krispies, or any cereal of your kind, Fig Newtons, and Fritos. Yeah, you're kind of figuring out what I was back then. A goofball. And this was before I smoked. You know, some people have the luxury of, oh, I've been smoking weed since I was 12 years old. No, not me. I lived the DARE lifestyle when I was a kid. Going to DARE classes, going to DARE like events pretty much.
Same here.
Yeah. And pretty much the message was simple. Don't do drugs. Just don't do it. And obviously, things definitely have changed. Yeah, things definitely have changed. since Dare. I've always said no to drugs. The only type of thing I've done was anything that was prescribed, or at least over the counter stuff like ibuprofen, naproxen, aspirin, all that other stuff. Whenever I'm sick or have a headache, I would be able to take that. But nothing out of the ordinary. Then around what? So, no. So, college time. So, this was the closest I've ever been to weed. It was college time. I was 20, 1 year away of being 21, like about a few months away of being 21. And it was pretty much a college party. Needless to say, in a college party, everybody is 18, but they're not at the legal age to drink. Despite that, there were beers everywhere, and people were making. I think that someone was wrapping a blunt, and you could definitely smell it. Smell the weed quite a bit. And that was within like what, 2011, 2012? 2011, yeah. And then what, 2013 is when weed got legal, right? In Colorado. Check something here. When did weed become legal in Colorado? Yeah, 2012. Now, didn't know much about weed back then, but apparently cannabis, weed has always been legal in the medical standpoint for quite a long time. But it's always taboo to have it recreationally available up until 2012, when Colorado was the first state to make it legal. And then that's when I was starting to, okay, now I definitely have to look into this. Now I definitely have to understand about cannabis. I did make my research on it. There was this, I remember this video about an autistic person who was self-harming herself quite a bit. Tried every single, they tried every single legal prescription for their kid, and pretty much the meltdowns just keeps getting worse. So their last resort was cannabis, and they had a like a type of a vaporizer type of a thing, and they one of those breathing tubes where you have when you're going through, like, you're trying to sleep of some sort, and you need to have that breathing tube on. That's what she had on when they were doing the cannabis vaporization, and she was going through a meltdown about what, 5-10 minutes later. After taking it, she calmed down. Yeah, cannabis as a natural treatment for autism.
But it's not in the Ohio Medical.
It is unfortunately not in the list in this state. That's fucking, which sucks. But
Families who have children with
the video shows it all. Like, it shows it all. That this works.
Quick question, can I get your email? Because I want to send you this book along with an invitation to...
Don't care.
What you're watching right now is Mark Zartler committing a crime that helps his daughter, who cannot help herself. 17 years ago, Christy Zartler gave birth to twin girls.
Keely, her twin, came home first, and then 3 days later, Kara followed her.
And they began the difficult, years-long task of learning how to treat Kara's cerebral palsy and severe autism.
This is an antipsychotic.
There are antipsychotics and enzymes and sleep aids, but few things helped fight off the worst of her symptoms. That could sometimes go on for hours.
Pretty much on a daily basis, we have some sort of episode.
When it's heating up, I turn off the fan and have a level 8 of a teaspoon.
When Mark found the one thing that could stop his daughter, he made this video to show the world. It takes 6 deep breaths. And a father's dedication.
Three minutes later.
The videos in truth, like that's typical of what we see.
Now, unfortunately, though, for those that really don't know about weed, is that every weed strain is different. Is that right?
Yes.
Very different.
I got arrhythmia, and some strains.
Some strains make you paranoid. Some
Oh,
strains
right.
make you feel like your heart is.
They'll aggravate.
It will definitely aggravate. Some strains make you have an anxiety attack. So yeah, so there are some, so you really got to do your research on what strains you want to do. For us, we love indica a lot. We are major fans of indica strains. We like hybrid too, but definitely love indica the most.
I'm always worried about hybrids because sometimes it has the effect of the sativa.
Yeah, because when it comes for hybrid, if it's an indica dominant one, it feels like it's a sativa. If it's a sativa dominant one, it feels like it's an indica. Sometimes, and vice versa. And it kind of is a little.
It's confusing.
It's very confusing. That's why we like to focus indica a lot, because
We at least know what.
at least we know that it's going to get us high, chill, not running around like freaking maniacs. Oh, God.
Once you get that down, and this can pass the bowl.
We have permanent marker and the rest of it. Sugar cookies recalled. Thousands of the colorfully frosted Target brand treats in 21 states were pulled from shelves due to what? Wood contamination. And it's the favorite day bakery ones in Target.
Oh, I know fucking shop at Target.
Target. It's your fault. Sorry, guys. I got a decent video coming. It's been a complete nightmare to even get the editing status. It's hard to work with the 22-year-old equipment. VLC Media has done nothing but make this harder. Maybe it's because of 50 minutes of footage. This old-ass camera partially edited in iMovie. I just can't. This version of iMovie is terrible. No, your Mac is terrible. Anything Mac products is terrible. Just get a PC and your issues are done.
Semi-done at the moment.
At least semi-done.
If fucking Microsoft will stop fucking bringing out how many goddamn fucking updates almost every couple of years, and then making things non-exempt
Yeah.
4 years down the road or something.
Oh, and by the way, guys, in 2 months' time, Windows 10 is on end of life. You heard me say that right. Windows 10 will be end of life in 2 months. And I still have a Windows 7 computer. How does that work, guys?
We're running this off of Windows 7.
We are running this stream off of a Windows 7 computer. That is fucking insane. And it's not just a Windows 7 computer. This Windows 7 computer that we have is a fucking work computer that we had to get because off of our work, because there was a lot of issues with my regular computer that I've had for years and years and years until it bit the dust.
And COVID was going on.
And COVID was going on.
So we had to work from home.
And we had to work from home. We had to figure something out, and we didn't have enough money to even to like rent a computer.
Our job wasn't paying us enough, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They expect us to work from home, but how?
But how? Yeah.
So they came up with that solution. Oh, we got old computers here. You can have them for like $200 each.
Yeah. And not only that, every computer was going through Windows 10 around that time, and they still had Windows 7 computers. Because I feel like when those 2 months come in, I feel like, man, and any moment, this computer is going to bite the dust, along with upstairs. Because, yeah, we only just not have one, we had two. We had 2 Windows 7 computers. Because now everything is Windows 11 now.
Which makes me more if they're coming up with Windows
13, 15, 20,
maybe.
or Windows 1.
Yeah.
Like Xbox One. All right. Your turn. Your turn for the kids.
I'm almost on the verge again. There are 10,000 fucking spins. Maybe.
Unfortunately, my game is not being like that.
Whoa, oh yeah, bad.
Definitely getting better, but he's definitely not 100% still yet.
Who, me?
No, Eddie Kingston.
Oh.
Right now, we are not one of the states listed to ban soda and junk food. But that might change. Right now, there's 12 states.
Which means, in order to get our cookies and all, guess what we would have?
You have to pay it out of our own pocket.
Or, this will work around, bake it yourself.
Bake it yourself.
Unless they're gonna fucking say you can't buy a cake mix and all off of it.
Yeah. I mean, really think about it.
How are you supposed to bake?
How are you supposed to bake? How are you supposed to, And thankfully not right now in our state, but like I said, it's a Republican state. It could change.
DeWine certainly didn't want this to pass. The weed.
Oh, he definitely did not want this to pass at all for
Well, the people
weed to be
spoke.
recreationally
But we're
legal.
the people who spoke, but we're gonna still,
So make it our way.
yeah. No, we still can't just walk down the road.
We can't walk down the road smoking a joint. Unfortunately, not. I mean, like not even at the cemetery or the park or like everybody can smoke cigarettes. So Eric has been getting the sinus discharge down into his throat still. I didn't have too much of that issue, but I do have the cough of it.
So we hit that.
Yeah. Whew.
Power on. Bluetooth.
I feel like going into my roots on Beau's webcam show roots. Oh, guess what?
What?
14 or 15 time WWE Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, who is now a tag team champion with Alexa Bliss. The first time in her career is in the mid card.
Really?
Yes. Same thing for Becky Lynch. First time in her career to be in the mid card.
That tastes good. God damn it.
Life is fighting, right? Now accepting bookings. Business at killercross.com. See you all again soon. Trust me. I think some of our wrestling promotions, definitely like AIW, should bring Killer Cross down here.
hotels and vacation rentals, Booking.com has something for everyone.
Jesus! You got anything more boutique? Girl city, to a fucking 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 girl city. Oh, I'm sorry, man, I didn't know. Take it, I knew all along. And she's sucking on my hose like a 12-inch deep in the pussy. After 20 minutes, you can drive a fucking Jeep in the pussy. No, I'm talking about smack her in the pussy. Let I pee and burn, I let it burn like George Bushy. I regret to inform you, I fucked the girl's pussy. Man, I swear I didn't know. Dig it. I knew all along. I just fucked the girl before this song. And I know it's kinda wrong when she's sucking on my tongue. And she's so fat like a land whale. Shoot that food with a harpoon. Yeah, I just wanna lick a whale in the fucking whale pussy. That's why I fucked your fat girlfriend, you fucking nerd. But she's so nice. 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 She's so nice. She's so nice. She lets me use her body. But she's so nice. 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 Yeah, treat her like a bitch. I fuck her in the ass and I fuck her in the tits. If she can't handle that, then I'll let her suck my dick. And her man is coming back, so I better make it quick. Yeah, you know who you are, you piece of shit. Your girlfriend's always sucking on my dick like a Slim Jim stick. So next time you go down on her clit, tell me how my dick tastes. Tell me how my motherfucking dick tastes. But she's so nice. 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 I treat her badly, but she comes back every time. It goes to show that none of these hoes are worth a dime. But she's so nice. 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 But she's so nice.
Hope you enjoyed that, you peasants. It's your fault. No, I gotta do it. I fucking gotta do it. No, wait. I gotta figure out. Okay, here. I got an idea.
Step into a market of fresh financial options curated with you in mind, like right credit card offers with sweet perks, loan offers served up fresh, and auto insurance options with fresh squeezed rates. It's your one stop for the financial products you want and need. Shop. Download Credit Karma now.
Sure, it's like.
Oh man, I got a knife stuck in my shoe. But good thing that does not matter because these are Kevlar insoles, meaning it's 100% pierce resistant. And this knife won't hurt me at all because these have a steel toe as well. And I've never seen this thing on any shoe before, but when you turn it to the right, it tightens your shoe for you. Another good thing about these is that they're 100% slip resistant.
Yo, I do it for my streets. I do it for my hood. I do it for my mama. I do it what's good. I do it for my cat. I do it for my dog. I do it for my hamster. I do it for my fish. Ooh, I do it for my hood. I do it for my hood. Ooh, I do it for my hood. I do it for my hood. If you wanna go to my hood, come test me. I'm chilling in the streets, hanging out like my testes. I do it for my city. I do it for my hood. I do it for my city. I do it for the streets, man. Ooh, I do it for my hood. Hop, hop, hop. I do it for my hood. Yeah, hood. I do it for my hood. I said I do it for my hood. I'm selling cocaine in the streets like a grocery. Except it's not groceries, it's cocaine. I never have sex with a condom on. Cause I wanna repopulate my city, my hood. Repopulate my hood. Repopulate my hood. Repopulate my hood. I do it for my hood. I do it for my city. I do it for my hood. I do it for my cat. I do it for my dog. I do it for my bird. I do it for my fish.
Get ready with me, except I ran out of my essential beauty products like my body butter, my mascara, and my favorite lip balm. But we can sit right here.
I don't care about your lip balm.
セックスやりたいな。気持ちいいな。セックス気持ちいいな。僕はセックス大好き。いつもセックス毎日やりたい。セックスチンコをマンコに入れたいな。気持ちいいな。入れたい。鼻血が出るほどいい。マンコは気持ちいい。ぬるぬるしていい。もしもしセックスプリーズ。僕はセックス大好き。チンコが硬い。I love セックス I love you でもやっぱりマンコが一番ぬるぬる毎日入れたいな。別のは何も入れたいかもしれないな。I love セックス every day。僕はセックス大好き。一番大好き。セックスやりたいな。少しだけマンコをペロペロ。少しだけマンコをペロペロ。少しだけマンコをペロペロ。少しだけマンコをペロペロ。僕はセックス大好き。いつもセックス毎日やりたい。セックスチンコをマンコに入れたいな。気持ちいいな。入れたい。僕はファミリーマートで立ち読み毎日。セックスマジやりたい。Give me セックス。僕はセックスやりたい。生麦生米生飴。中出し中出し中出し大好き。中出し中出し中出し大好き。もしもしセックス please I love セックス。もしもしセックス please I love セックス。俺はチンコをマンコに入れてルルルルルルルルしたいんだよ。ルルルルルルルルおいしいマンコ。ルルルルおいしいマンコ。僕はセックス大好き。いつもセックス毎日やりたい。セックスチンコをマンコに入れたいな。気持ちいいな。入れたい。僕はセックス大好き。いつもセックス毎日やりたい。セックスチンコをマンコに入れたいな。気持ちいいな。入れたい。
So I'm gonna be very honest. If that song was around in 2006, I would still do that song no matter what, because around that time, I probably wouldn't understand what the fuck they were trying to say. As you know, I'm definitely a Filthy Frank fan, and yeah, he likes to push buttons a bit. I try my best to not just do certain songs, because I know some songs are bannable by nature. It doesn't mean copyright, it means controversy. Controversy. I'll do this. Controversy. Prince. I can't do songs from Prince. Controversy. Yeah, I definitely can't do the Prince songs, obviously. Remember that one lawsuit? Thank God the people who got sued won. They did win. It was a video of a baby dancing to Let's Go Crazy, pretty much. And the story was the lawsuit came to the creator. It was around the same time. Did you just puke?
No, just my mouth out.
Okay.
I already done it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You actually puked?
Yeah.
Where at?
In the toilet. Where else?
Thank goodness.
Well, send it with my hand, and then
Oh,
a little bit, and then
ugh.
I ran
Well,
to the toilet.
Thank God the songs were playing in the background. Because, man, remember that one video? And that was recent. You ran the fuck out.
This, though, is also having to deal with
The sinus issue.
because it feels like through here a wheezing.
Oh, yeah. Do you think you need the, well, we don't have money anyway.
Need what?
I was thinking about Mucinex, but
No.
no, I don't have money. Also, for the new subscribers, thank you for keep on subscribing to me. Really much appreciate it. Tomorrow's gonna be a fucking epic stream. I'm telling you right now, epic stream tomorrow. We're gonna be reacting to the entire 2-hour compilation of the greatest videos I've done throughout the history of Beau's webcam show. Some of the videos I think were there at one point, but I had to delete it because of copyright issues. And then there are other videos that are definitely not on YouTube. So, we're definitely going to have a fun time. Now, whenever copyright songs do come in, I'm going to figure out on like lowering down the volume as low as possible. Like, possible. Because, I mean, well, I don't want another copyright issue and all the other stuff. So, this stream is special because whenever this stream is done, who knows what's going to happen to the VOD. If it gets muted, it gets muted. So please be there tomorrow. Yeah, definitely be there tomorrow. You do not want to miss this stream. It will start around 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Given some time for me to get myself ready, because I get home at 8:15. Yeah, I get home around 8:15, and then I'm gonna have to get myself a little bit more prepared to make sure everything is all good to go. And I know I kind of look like a tool right now, but you know, what can you do? You're going to see a little bit more of the costumes like this. But the fun part will be through watching the entire 2-hour greatest hits compilation of Beau's Webcam Show. We're going to cringe together. We're going to cringe to tears. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to cringe ourselves to the point water is going to come down our eyes. It's going to be a cringe fest, especially for me, but I'm a glutton for punishment. So it's going to be a fun stream nonetheless. Because when I did Beau's Webcam Show, so how my YouTube began was when I wanted to post random videos. I had a Google account. I was posting random videos that were okay, at least within Google standpoint. And I decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and go to YouTube. And I created a YouTube account. And on nothing of it, I posted Andy Milanakis's Mad World video. And then about October, November? Yeah, October. October of 2006, so about a couple of months after, I figured out Windows Movie Maker. Yeah. I figured out Windows Movie Maker. The first thing that I did was a tribute to what happened in September 11th, along with the same song, Mad World. It's a very, simple tribute to what happened in September 11th. So, not to get out of topic, but what happened that day was 10 years old. It was, so, the day before, there was a camping trip in elementary school. And pretty much, I was there for the one day because I had told about this camping trip with my mom and dad. After further discussion, they felt like probably one day, but we don't trust a whole week because it was going to be a week of being in that camp. Didn't trust it at all, given my condition. Because when I was sleeping as a kid, I either slept in my underwear or I slept with nothing at all. So it is kind of a little bit of an issue there at that point. So that's why I said maybe just for one day, but not for the nights. So I got back home. And then the day of, I was just doing something for like a report of some things, and thought nothing of it because pretty much everybody was like, not here. All I had was my tutor. I don't even think the tutor knew what the hell was going on. They was just focusing on getting things done. When I got home, so it was in Connecticut. We lived in a cul-de-sac of all the townhomes, and I go up in a big hill. At the top of the hill, I go through the bus stop is all the way to the bottom of the hill, and I have to climb all the way up at the top of the hill and go on the ride to the townhome I go to. Well, at the top of the hill is my mom. Something like that rarely happens. Last time it happened was when the Columbine shooting happened, and obviously, well, she was very concerned. She wanted to hug me and make sure I'm okay and all that other stuff because it was a very crazy time back then. Then September 11th happened, same thing. She was up at the top of the hill. And I said, Mom, what happened? She says, they're gone. And I said, what's gone? The Twin Towers, they're gone. It's like, are you, what? Because one of the places I did want to go, if I ever wanted to go to New York, was World Trade Center Twin Towers because of Home Alone 2. Lost in New York, when Kevin was in the top of the tower, it's like, man, it would be great to be in that tower. Well, it was subjected to a terrorist attack before in '93, and then this one pretty much just obliterated it, along with almost 3,000 people as well. It was one of the, pretty much, still is to this day, U.S.'s biggest terrorist attack since the Trail of Tears, pretty much. And of course, there was also Pearl Harbor, of course. Can't forget about that as well. But Trail of Tears is a pretty big terrorist attack as well. So, wink, wink. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Sovereign state, let alone control in the first place. Yeah. But I couldn't believe it until I saw the news. It's like, oh my God. Like, Mom told me that, there's evil people out there, and man, seeing that on the news, Jesus Christ. It's like I had to go back upstairs and try to watch cartoons, but even that was interrupted with September 11th, coverage. It was crazy. So that was my second video, is for me doing that 9/11 tribute, because even though I wasn't in New York or anything like that, I was still pretty much affected in what happened. Yeah. And then pretty much after that one little tribute, then I was introduced with the Angry German Kid videos. The Angry German Kid videos, or at least, so the Angry German Kid video original with the correct subtitles was definitely one of the funniest videos I've seen. It was so this specific user that pretty much did the Angry German Kid did a series of videos before as Echte Gangster, or Real Gangster in German. And he's done different type of videos before. And then this was his magnum opus, him playing CS, not CSGO, Unreal Tournament, and being a maniac. And it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And then I started seeing people making like mashup, like not really mashup, but fake subtitles. And then it started to evolve into somewhat mashup with different clips, but usually fake satire subtitles to make it like a different thing. So I decided to jump on the bandwagon. The first one was involvement about emergency alert system, and then evolved from making one after another and another and another and another. And I was getting views on that. And then finally, I get the webcam on Christmas Day, 2006. And Beau's webcam show began right after Christmas. It began right after Christmas. And with the next stream coming up, you're definitely going to see all the greatest videos I've did since I got the webcam back in 2006. Even the first video that I'm definitely going to show you tomorrow, the very first video I ever did since getting the webcam. Oh, wow. And there, and it's close ties to the Kentai in Japan. Typically kiss men in front of a woman to show I'm not a threat. Well, I mean, my way to show that I'm not a threat is I smoke weed. Indica preferred. And I'm definitely not a threat when I'm high as fuck. Want to have some... Just don't get sativa. And don't get the K2 fucking shit. Ooh, fuck that shit. Now for tomorrow, we'll definitely go a little bit more in depth on my YouTube, history, Beau's Webcam Show, Guitar Hero, blah, 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 all other stuff for tomorrow. Sure. Kamehameha and smoke. Like how this, where even the phone shows more of the smoke than this webcam does, which is stupid. Whoa there, buddy. Nice butt. Spin. Okay, what? Is that a gravity bong? Yes, that is a gravity bong. That is a gravity bong. We're smoking permanent marker. That's actually the name of the strain. That's why we stick it to the man, brother. Yeah, as long as we stick it. Stick it in the manhole. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah. Banana. I'm sorry if I'm acting like an idiot, but that's me. Everyone knows it's Beau. That's me. What do we have on Twitch streamers? Sorry for the cough. Oh, hope you enjoy the ASMR clip I did earlier today. Me getting that French gloves on. For all you glove lovers out there, I know you. Pointing at you, glove lovers. Hope you enjoyed that. There will be another glove stream soon. And yes, unfortunately, you do hear me correctly when I say that, but that's people of the internet for you. Can't believe we actually passed 700 subs. Thank you for this, getting us past 700.
Doris Sanders is out here playing football with members of this community. On the other side of this valley, there's food trucks, different games, inflatables, free haircuts. I talked to members from Shador's team. He said they pulled this thing together in about 5 days. Everything is free. They just wanted this to be a fun, uplifting community event for these people that truly have been through so much.
So I know Flacco for Browns is definitely one thing, but I mean, Sanders showed on the first game and definitely showed in a half. Now the question is, can the Browns keep Sanders and make sure this is going to work out? If not consistently, we want to make sure Sanders is 100% at least. Make sure he's all good and ready to go. That's why you got Flacco. That's why you got Pickett. That's why you got all the other quarterbacks. Last season was a disaster for the Browns because of nonstop injuries. So they did pull a smart move of having 6 quarterbacks. In case of injury issues, especially having Flacco in. Flacco definitely had a hell of a season comeback with the Browns. So I definitely admire that. And now, of course, he was chosen last. Very controversial of how he was chosen. Very controversial of how he was treated. Then the first preseason game came in. Sanders showed up in a half on that game. But it is important that the reason why we have multiple quarterbacks is that, yes, he's definitely great. He's definitely a hell of a player. But we want to make sure that he's consistent on his playing. And if it's starting to be not consistent, get someone in there immediately so that way he can rest for a moment, and then once he's ready to go, we'll put him back in. That's what it should be in this situation. Put your sunglasses up. That better? I think that looks better. But and then of course, so obviously it's the preseason. So Aaron Rodgers is in the Pittsburgh Steelers, which I am not a big fan of, as you saw in the last couple of seasons, or actually no, just the last season, because the season before he injured himself and he came back, but he was not the same player. Like to the point where the Jets had a horrible season, and it really didn't work out. So, with the Pittsburgh Steelers, things are not looking up on my part, but things definitely turned when they got now Micah Parsons. They got Micah Parsons now in the Steelers, so I'm actually excited for that. And they also kept T.J. Watt on an extension, even better. Yes, even better. So we have Aaron Rodgers, Micah Parsons, and T.J. Watt. So, I don't even want to say it, but it is definitely one hell of a team. Given the fact that I know about Aaron Rodgers and his age, and ever since his injury, even though he tries and tries, it's just not enough. So hopefully with now Pittsburgh, of course with Mike Tomlin and his, great attitude with everybody and the players, to the point where he is still, like about 19, 20 years now of not having a losing season. The longest in like NFL history, pretty much. And man, I can't wait for you, Mike Tomlin, to be in the Hall of Fame. I cannot wait. It's going to be one hell of, it's going to be one hell of a season when we have Ben Roethlisberger in the Hall of Fame, Tom Brady in the Hall of Fame, especially Tom Brady. I can't wait for that. That will be a big one. Him in the Pro Football Hall of Fame will be huge. And as bad as I would say, expensive huge. It would probably be the most expensive Pro Football Hall of Fame ever, because I know the costs of everything for whenever these things happen do go up every now and then. And then it went exponentially up this season. So I can't imagine of how much it would be if we get Tom Brady in there. So, oof.
When you had that weird migraine, was it like right through here?
Yeah, it was like a pressure, felt like pressure.
Oh, that hurts. Was it after a bout of coughing?
Maybe. I'm not too sure on that one. Ooh. It's like the light bothering you?
No. It's just fucking with pressure.
Oh. Okay. How are you on Excedrin?
I don't want it.
So ibuprofen?
I got that right here.
Oh, you already have it. Okay. All right.
I was wondering, because I think this is heaviness behind the eyes.
Yep. Yep.
I have to figure out how to get upstairs.
Because what time is it right now? Fuck, 12 to 8. Yeah, you need to get up. Because at this point, I'm going to actually have to end the video, or end the stream, because we have to get up early. So, I'm going to take this off. We're going to see you tomorrow 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 19-year celebration. See you